Forward or Ubisoft Forward 2024. Really actually looking forward to this showcase. If you want to see when it actually starts, this is their pre-show. Up in the corner, you can see 26 minutes. So just fast forward 26 minutes if you're watching the past broadcast. Hopefully there's not a ton of muted sections. A lot of my live shows that has happened with, because all these stinking companies use copyrighted music. I don't have any control over that. So as you watch this or tune in live, make sure and smash that like button. I'm hoping for some lengthy gameplay showcases of Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, maybe some good info on The Division, because, I want them to leave behind Division 2. I know we're probably not going to get that, but, one can hope, one can dream. So I am going to end the previous member stream and bring people over with a redirect. Make sure as you guys come over that you smash that like button. It helps these videos do well. We were in a Ubisoft Forward waiting room, which is a great reason to be a member to this channel. You can see right here, we've already had 125 new members today. Those are either people opting in to be a member on their own or gifting a member, and then I gift 5 every 25. You guys are crushing it. So basically right now you have 275 members already on the day, 150 yesterday and 125 today. So your goal of 400 is well within reach. You only need 125 more to hit the goal of 400, and I got to play a scary game on Friday night. I do Friday night streams with my wife. They're a blast. You don't want to miss those. And when I play the scary game, if you hit the stretch goal, she can mess with me. All right, so make sure you guys help us hit that goal. Keep bringing the love and the support. I do this full time as a fairly small channel, and the reason I'm able to do that is because of the insane generosity of this community and the consistent memberships. And we're trying to come up with something really fun to do. Something really fun to do if we can get the number up from about 620 people right now paying for their own memberships, and we would love to see that touch 700. And every 100 we see a boost on that. Every milestone we will celebrate with you guys. So we're trying to come up with something. So help us think of that. Somebody in chat saying, I just want more Doom. Well, you're not going to get Doom at a Ubisoft Forward event. You're just going to have to wait. Yeah. You're going to see the new content coming to Division 2 most likely. The season just ended today or is ending. There are a lot of fundamental game changes coming to the game. Well, listen, I'm fully in support of them just continuing to, iterate and build on the Division 2, learn and grow and help serve the next game. But I'll tell you what, I want Division 3. I want them to start over fresh. I want them to hit the ground running. Both Division 1 and Division 2, they both struggle with the same thing. It was like they just didn't seem to have that good, strong start. So I would like that to be different for the next game. So I fully support all the work that they're doing, pouring into the Division 2, because it will hopefully then serve Division 3. I just don't have any interest in jumping back in at this point to the Division. So I'll tell you what. Here, let me mute the browser. Hang on, let me switch scenes here just very quickly, and let me unmute. There we go. I just need to make sure their audio is coming through. I'll unmute once we actually are in the show, which starts in 22 minutes. Do me a favor. Over 300 people already here. Killer start. Smash the like button. I know we rail on that a lot, but it just is so immensely helpful. So thank you to everybody who hits that like button so faithfully. It helps the video find more people. We have been just crushing it with the coverage. We've done so many live streams, and the turnout and the support and the positivity and the feedback has just been fabulous. So thank you guys so much for your support of what we do here. Daily live streams and discussions. Today we already did 2 streams just about the Xbox Showcase. One by myself and then one with my good friend Kirk from What's New Video Games. What happened to Watch Dogs? I don't know. I guess they just decided that IP is not, is not worth backing. Yeah, I'm hoping for that Splinter Cell, dude. Come on, man. I didn't even put. I wanted to put Splinter Cell on the thumbnail, but I didn't want to bait people, so I decided that Assassin's Creed Shadows would be the right pick, because I think we're going to get to see a lot of that game today. A lot. I'm very hopeful that we get entire breakdowns of both characters and how they play. So, same with Star Wars Outlaws. Maybe they can show us the main character so everybody can chill the frick out. Like, I feel like Fable had such a better showing yesterday at the Xbox showcase, like clearly showing that the character is based off of the model and is, I think quite pretty. I think she's actually a very pretty person, and I'm anxious to see if they can't kind of make K-Vest look better. I think in the original footage and in all the promotional materials, I think K-Vest looks great, but that latest trailer, that story trailer from a couple of months ago, just didn't look good at all, and I think people are barking up the wrong tree. I think it was more of an engine problem than a, like, let's try to make her look less attractive problem. So I'm hoping we can see maybe marked improvements today. Somebody's asking me about Far Cry. Yeah, we're hearing rumors that the next Far Cry is going to feature Cillian Murphy. I absolutely love him. I hope they can just get Far Cry into a better place. I feel like Giancarlo Esposito was sadly wasted. On the latest Far Cry, it didn't do very well. It, for many people, I think it felt like more of the same. Can you not create your own character in Fable? I believe that you can. I think they're just continuing to use her character because they're trying to create chemistry in the commercials, in the trailers. So the latest Fable trailer, she's interacting with Humphreys' name. And to me, I think that plays better if you have a consistent character throughout. So I don't have a problem with them using the model and continuing to use her. Because again, I like I said, I think she's pretty. I think they've done a good job of contextualizing her to the time. She kind of looks more like more of a homely peasant than like this super gorgeous bombshell princess. And I think that fits. But I also think she looks good. I think that the character looks good. Like you would want to see that character kind of play throughout. But again, I think they're going to let you make your own character in a game like that. You choose male or female, you don't create a character. I was under the impression that you'd get to create a character in Fable because a lot of people were saying that, but maybe they were saying it incorrectly. Yeah. It's possible. It's possible that I've been saying something that's not correct by saying that. I saw that relayed on Twitter. I saw that relayed on Twitter one time, and I was like, oh, then why does anybody care what she looks like? But even still, if that's what she does look like, then I think that they've done a good job. I think she looks really good. I think that the trailer yesterday showed that. So, here's hoping. Here is hoping. Seeing a lot of dialogue surrounding Black Ops 6. More info coming out. I don't understand this, which kind of reminds me of Olivia Wilde in a way. Yeah, I'm seeing people already declaring that the Perfect Dark character doesn't look good. I think she looks. I actually think the Perfect Dark character looks fine. I don't get why people are upset there either. She does have a pretty big jaw, but I like big jaws, so maybe I'm biased. Really showing us Monopoly now. This is a pre-show, folks. This is a pre-show. Oh. I heard the Monopoly guy is rather handsome IRL. They did him bad in this game. She has a Sergeant Slaughter jawline. I'll admit, the Perfect Dark character's jawline is pretty intense. But I'll put money on the table right now. I'm going to put money on the table and make a bet. I bet most of the people that complain about it end up using photoshopped images or end up watching YouTube videos that have thumbnails where the image has been photoshopped to make it look worse. I already know that's going to be part of the dialogue about that. It's just liars, out here grifting and rage baiting people into being angry about a woman's face. Also using a scene with the camera below her, making the jaw bigger. Yeah, if that's going to be the consistent dialogue every time a game comes out, you got to wonder. You got to wonder where the future of humanity is truly headed. Yo, what's good, Feed? I see you in the chat. Almost 400 people here, guys. Thanks for a strong turnout, man. Keep smashing that like button. It helps. It really does. Who would rage bait on the internet? It's a step up, though. The previous Perfect Dark on 360 was awful. I don't think I played that one. I played the original back in the day, Nintendo 64. You know? Yeah. Some of the stuff we're hearing about Avowed is making me feel pretty good about it, Stone Spire. Yeah, I think the gameplay does look better. I still think there's a lack of impact on the swings. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's impacting enemies enough. I think it'll be less noticeable if you play in third person. I feel like when you're in first person, it's just so obvious they're not reacting to getting hit. But yeah, you can respec at any time for a material cost, yeah. Never in the history of the world have more ugly people had opinions about beauty standards. That's good. What's good, Pakistani? How are you? What I saw the new Perfect Dark didn't look like Perfect Dark at all to me. It looks like they should have just made a new IP. You don't feel like it's honoring where it's coming from? I felt like it was. Maybe I need to go back and play the original, but like spy shooter with that leverages tech to get into places. That feels kind of like what the original game was. Is the new Black Hawk Down game coming to console? I don't know. Would you be interested in a test drive unlimited Solar Crown review? It was such a hype game created for years and years and so much hype. The demo just released on Steam and it is so terrible. Are you asking me if I would want to review it? I don't play games like that, so no. I'm hoping for a new Division announcement. What do you think? I think you're like me, and I feel bad for you because I think the same thing. I'd love a new Division announcement, and I don't think we're going to get it. I think they're going to outline all the stuff they're going to be doing in the Division 2, so prepare to be disappointed. I just hope they keep using the Division 2 to, you know, lay the groundwork for Division 3. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. I think that I think the Division 3 could truly be one of the best and biggest looter shooters ever. I do. I think the engine shows a lot of promise. I think it's good looking. It's like Decima's little brother. Like, it's like really impressive real impressive little engines. Very good looking engine. And I think they can take a lot that they've learned from Div 1 to Div 2. You know, Div 2 was supposed to EOL in 2020. That was a year after it released, by the way. They just weren't confident in it. I mean, I can't imagine planning the end of life to EOL a game 1 year after you release it. You know, I just don't think they saw promise or a future. And they were also doing a Star Wars game. And the response was so good to Div 2, Warlords of New York, that they have not stopped. It's been 4 years since it was apparently supposed to EOL. So I also think they made a good but hard decision to not go forward with Heartland. You know, I think that was the right choice. I think Division Heartland took a great concept and tried to make a game out of it. And I think that great concept will be better served in a full game. You know, survival was fun, but it was attached to a bigger thing. It was attached to something bigger. That was a good callback. What did Zubair say? If you're going to opine on Perfect Dark, you need to check. I remember the first time running Dark Zone in Div 1, and the manhunts were so much fun. I think the concept of Dark Zone had potential, but it just became a troll fest. You know? Can't wait for First Descendant. Dude, I hope First Descendant pulls it off. I really liked what I played in the beta. I've heard nothing but good things about how they've made good changes and taken feedback from people. Oh my gosh, that game, I'm hearing it's a little grindy. I think that's probably my primary concern, is they're going to make the grind terrible so that you spend money. I do have a concern about the property, the publisher. They're known for bad micros. I'm sorry, Lono, I love it so much. You already made me give up the guitar talk. My goal is to get Lono to read one of my dad jokes and do that close-up sneer at the camera. That's your goal? This game's look like it would be really good on PC. Yeah, 1,000 FPS, dude. This game actually looks like it's got some good combat. I like the art style too. It's got the fluidity that I like to see in like a Metroidvania platformer slash, you know, kind of brawler. It's called a Biomorph. I think that one might be on my wish list already, to be honest with you. You're saying Perfect Dark didn't look futuristic enough and didn't see any indication of aliens. Let me think about that for a second as far as the footage that I saw. I think I would agree that it's more set in current slash future day instead of like super future day, but I think that's probably okay. I don't know. That's not an expectation that I feel is being disrupted for myself. You meant First Descendant? Oh, you think First Descendant's going to look really good on PC? Oh, yeah. I think the lighting and the settings will look, you know, if you can turn things up, obviously, because on console they'll have a lot of that turned down. First Descendant has to stick the landing at this point. It has my attention, but can't say it will get my time. I think if they're choking out progression and making it grindy so people spend money, it will die. They won't get what they're looking for. I think you have to have a healthy balance of I spend $0 and have a perfectly fine time, and then I'm more inclined to buy cosmetics, a season pass, or, you know, maybe even an XP boost. I don't know. I think you're better off doing that. If you start choking out the progression, people will leave. They will leave. Even if it's boring, Ubisoft has an actual pre-show, not a boring countdown to a countdown. Yeah, I think doing a pre-show like this is a good call. Yeah, I like it. It gives you something to kind of watch while you just wait. You see the Avowed Deep Dive posted today? I caught snippets of it. The thing I'm most excited about is the fact that they're going to let you toggle third person. I really want to see what combat looks like in third person, because I still feel like the combat, I went to a section later in that video where they show a somewhat lengthy fight where he's hitting these guys with like a fire attack blade, and I just still think there's not enough impact on the enemy. Like when you hit them, it's like you're swinging through them. The way I described it is when you play like a top-down isometric game like Diablo and you're swinging at the enemy and they kind of don't react, you just kind of swing through them, and it might put like a lighting effect on them or something. I feel that's what Avowed looks like. It's like if you suddenly went isometric view, the way he's swinging and the way they're not reacting, it would look totally fine. But in first-person perspective especially, it's like, why aren't they reacting? I mean, for goodness sakes, in Indiana Jones, when he throws a hammer at a guy or he punches a guy, the guy physically responds to where he has been hit. And the absence of that in Avowed, I think, it makes the combat look kind of bad. You feel the PS5 Pro will be above 600 since Microsoft feels the 600 for a Series X with more storage is somehow a good idea? No, I think the PS5 Pro will be 600. I think it'll get announced in September at the PlayStation Showcase. Into the AM is having a graphic tee sale of 80% off. Guys, just a heads up. I am partnered with Into the AM. This is a shirt from their graphic tee collection. You can use the shirt command or the shirt link below, intotheam.com/Lono, or you can use code Lono, and you will get my discount on top of the 80% sale. So you can stack my code on top. Remember to do that. They're sending me a new batch of shirts, and they're in that, and we'll be doing another. I don't get paid for what I just said to you. When it's like a sponsored segment, that's like a separate thing when they send me new shirts. So just reminding you that you can use my code and link over there. So I appreciate that very much when you guys do that. I don't get a kickback when you use my code. It just shows them that I'm somebody worth partnering with. All right, just full disclosure, like you guys get to save money every time you use that code. Bought a bunch of polos from Into the AM and I've been happy with them. Yeah, the quality of their clothing is excellent. They sent me pants a while ago. They're called like all day pants or something like that, and they're super comfortable. No graphic tees. I'm not 12 like Lono. That's right. I think Xbox realizes it is Dr. Pepper. It's not going to win over Coke and Pepsi drinkers, but they can sell new flavors of Dr. Pepper to Dr. Pepper fans. Yeah. That's an interesting way to put it that I think is it's some level accurate. Here's the thing, Zubair. Destiny, Warframe, and First Ascendant can all exist in the same space. They have 3 space shooters that are bringing very distinct style and flavor all their own. I mean, I don't disagree, but I just think you're always going to deal with, there's only so many players, man. And whoever ends up garnering the most players is going to have the most longevity. You know? Like, once a game slips and starts to lose its players, it's hard to come back. As comfy as PJ shorts. Man, y'all leave my freaking PJ shorts alone, dadgummit. You know? Leave my PJ shorts alone. If you guys haven't done so yet, man, hit that like button. Almost 450 people here. Let's get 50 more likes. Let's hit 200 like milestone. That helps me. It helps you. We get to meet more people. We get more people to pile in here. Appreciate you guys so much. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Guys, it's Skull and Bones. You can be a boat. Have you ever wanted to be a boat, chat? Yes. Prince of Persia Lost Crown. Such a good game. I would say got to have one of the best melee-based Metroidvania combat systems in a game that I played. Like, look at the stuff that this guy's doing. He's teleporting. He's doing range attacks. He's using time, you know, sequences and slowdowns. Just awesome. If you like Metroidvania games and you haven't played Prince of Persia Lost Crown, you are absolutely missing out. It's up there to me. I've not felt that good about a Metroidvania since Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Blind Forest, Hollow Knight. Like, that's where that game ranks for me. Prince of Persia is just so good. I have an interesting book about the history of modern food industry, and they talked about how people don't cross-shop Dr. Pepper and Coke, and when Dr. Pepper realized that, they started doing better. Huh. X-Defiant has potential, but the bunny hopping's out of control. Fun fact. Does Serrano Liquor and Corona Extra together taste like Dr. Pepper? I mean, are you just trying to turn everybody into a drunk, Darius? That sounds fantastic. Not a fan of Ender Lilies. I don't think I've played Ender Lilies. I know the name. I swear that was on... Is that Bayek? I swear that was on my... I played Ender Lilies. I did. I played the demo. I played the demo on Steam. It currently has a 94%. That's the one where you have, like, the ghost with you and he like, fights for you or whatever. Did that ever come to console? It looks like it came to Nintendo. Did it ever come to PlayStation? Or Xbox? Yeah, it looks like it is on. Ender Lilies is on PlayStation. Is it shipped? Did they ship it as a PS4 game? That's probably why I never saw it. They shipped it as a PS4 game. It's got a really good rating there, too. It's got a 4.84. That's really good. Basically, it has a 96, almost a 97% on PlayStation. Yo, Velo, welcome back with the Member Plus membership. Thank you so much for renewing. What do you mean they don't cross-shop? Dubear says they don't try to get new customers. They try to sell more to your existing ones. See all the new variations of Dr. Pepper. I wonder what he's saying. He's like, if you look behind me, there's a teddy bear on the shelf, and that teddy bear is my friend, and his name is Mr. Biggles. And Mr. Biggles, he helps me get through the workday. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. We're waiting here for the show to start. 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes. Come on, y'all. There's almost 500 of you here. Double check that like count. Double check it. Double check that like count. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's do it before the show starts. After being a Dr. Pepper fan, I now drink cherry Dr. Pepper. Yeah, it's almost like it's easier to sell something to somebody when they have a palate for it. Like they have a palate for Dr. Pepper. You know? Dude looks like you. Well, I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but it is me. Mm-hmm. Meet the first rogue. All Division 2 players can now access level 40 endgame content. The Summit. Countdown. Incursions. Seasonal events. Seasonal and exotic gear. Available on June 11th for all Division 2 players. My man Stone Spire with a $10 super chat tip says, I watched the new reveal of Avowed twice, breaking down the new abilities and trees. It's much better and bigger than I expected. My hope is epic. I feel really good about the fact that they're going to let you go third person as well. You know, I'm going to turn on their music. I'm going to turn mine off.
Welcome to Ubisoft Forward.
No, you welcome. All right, guys, buckle up. Do all the things. Smash the like button.
Okay, we're skipping that part.
Give some members. Do a super chat. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to talk on beat. But I am going to tell you, if you hit that like button, it would be neat.
Hold on, Nix!
Hopefully nobody left. I feel like there's a montage that's supposed to be going along with this, right? Yeah, I think there was supposed to be video before Star Wars. Because the one game they were playing music for was Assassin's Creed. And then another one was, I don't know what. I think there was supposed to be a montage there. I think something got messed up.
Hey, new record.
Come on. Come on, Star Wars
Where it
Outlaws.
should be. Let's go, Nix.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthias Karlsson, Game Director at Massive Entertainment. Today, we'll show you a different type of adventure, and as we journey across multiple systems, we will come across many opportunities for a scoundrel. In Star Wars Outlaws, one of your motivations for exploration is to find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy. These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld. Here, we're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. So let's head back to our ship.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of volume.
We're picking up in Accra Station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply.
Come quick. These sales won't last forever.
Merchants are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them.
Can I help you?
This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparations.
Okay, so like I'm down with this.
Hey,
Just
Auntie.
like seamlessly walking into the ship, sitting down. She looks a little bit better.
Akiva space.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Vess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Turret activated, Kay.
One down.
That's
Happy to
good.
help. And you can tell Gorak he owes Kay Vess a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates. This optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Now let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
I like how honest the dogfighting was. Like, that's what it feels like. A lot of spinning, a lot of circling. Like, they didn't try to make it look pretty or dress it up. Like, that's just an honest dogfight.
Tatooine space. Edge of the galaxy.
The tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hutt cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way. Welcome to legendary Mos Eisley, the infamous hive of scum and villainy. We could head straight to our destination, or explore what the city has to offer. Recreating this iconic city is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel, including working your way in with the Hutt cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business. But first, we need to pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is
Oh,
deadly
this
with
is
the blaster
awesome.
and who used to work for the Hutt cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself.
I know a lot of this is fan service, and I don't care.
As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys,
This
you'll
is
quickly
this
realize
looks
that
really
this lawless
good.
desert planet still holds many mysteries.
No loading screen when you fly to the planet.
We've reached our
Nah, it
destination.
was a loading screen. They just hid it
We
from
need to
you.
locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress without triggering the alarm.
I think people are going to feel
Busy
really
place.
dumb for hating on this game because of that story trailer. This game looks really, really good.
All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is.
I like how minimal the HUD is.
Good job, buddy. Next, do you sense anyone close? Sutta.
Aguatisti!
Easy. All right, let's see what we have here. Yes, I got it. Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Huts? I should talk to her.
Oh, come on!
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
We're in trouble, pal. We need a quick exit. Come on, Nick.
Here we are.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you want to be second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether you want to learn new blaster skills, upgrade your speeder, or become an unstoppable thief, finding an expert is always an adventure in a galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
I think that was a great showcase. Apparently there are previews of that game dropping in like 45 minutes, so you'll be able to know what people thought that got hands-on with it.
Surviving in the workers' district in Canto Bight. Seeing the rich get richer while pulling off small cons with your buddy Nix is all you've ever known. After crossing one of the galaxy's elite, you end up hunted, with your one chance of freedom being an impossible task to pull off one of the greatest heists of all time. To increase your chances of survival, you'll need to seek out elusive experts scattered all across the Outer Rim. From a skilled pirate-turned-sheriff gunslinger to a sabacc high roller who has perfected sleight of hand, or even
I'll be right back.
a group of scrap-hoarding Jawas that can fit off-market parts to your starship. Follow rumors whispered between locals or a tip-off from a cantina bartender that will lead you to their location before embarking on shady and often dangerous jobs to grow from a street thief into a fearless outlaw. But as a wanted scoundrel, it's in your best interest only to stick around long enough to get what you need before jumping to a brand new location. Syndicates and their leaders such as Lady Kira and Jabba the Hutt have their hand in every part of the galaxy, from the darkest corner of Acre Station to the lawless sands of Tatooine. Build your reputation with them to earn lucrative rewards, or gamble everything, risk facing their wrath, and double-cross them to land yourself a big score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course, Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true that we've crafted with passion and wonder. We hope you love it too. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
Welcome to the first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Okay.
You play as CEST, a scoundrel looking to start a new life. Kay gets pulled into a plan that will change everything.
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
Fortunately, she won't do it alone. From childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners.
You're welcome.
Helping each other every step of the way.
All right, distract him, Nix.
Using their criminal skills and tools. Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me? Come on. Whoa.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is!
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here. I'm gonna finish it. Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates of the galaxy.
And how did you think it was going to end?
Tell the governor the payments will not increase.
It's up to you where your loyalties lie.
Hey, Nix!
Being wanted by the Empire brings a new set of challenges.
This is getting bad. Hold tight!
So as your exploits grow, beware of who you cross.
Hang on!
Scattered across
I really want to watch this non-live. There's so much artifacting. I guarantee you this looks better in an upload.
adventures to discover. Traverse the lush jungle world of Akiva.
Like, there's so much compression going on. It doesn't look crisp.
The dangerous savannah moon of Tashara. Or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move, pilot K's Trailblazer to transition from planet to planet.
MD, fire up the hyperdrive.
Ready to jump.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on K's S-57 Cardinal speeder. This is the life of an outlaw. A life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate.
Yeah, we need to rewatch this as an upload. We said the same thing last year. We thought, man, that Star Wars game, it didn't look very good. And then we watched the upload later and we were like, holy crap, it looks good. Like, watch it at 4K. Yeah, I still feel the human faces are the worst aspect of the game. Like, the armor for the stormtroopers and the armor and the aliens and their faces all look incredible. And then they show her face and some of the other humans and it's like, ugh, it's a little weak. I mean, other than that, I think Star Wars Outlaws looks incredible. It's a contender.
Hello everyone. Since our launch, it's been very exciting watching the community grow and have fun with the world we created. We've gathered a lot of your feedback during Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging and immersive naval experience. Season 2, Chorus of Havoc, has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea Lords, the Huback Twins. Armand and Bertrand are set to challenge you with their orchestral fleet and reward you with new loot if you are victorious. You will also get a brand new ship, the Brig. It's fast, maneuverable, and perfect as a warship or smuggling vessel. This season will have you face off against a vicious and hungry new sea monster, the Megalodon, Lestari. Special time-limited events, the Summer Fiesta and Dragon's Regatta boat races will have you competing for additional rewards to customize your ships and arsenal. We've also added community-requested features, including fleet management, allowing you to assign your ships to a POI, secure your profits, expand your empire, and deliver precious pieces of aid. New solo and PvE game modes have been added, giving you more ways to acquire manufactories and defend them from rivals looking to cripple your empire. Ship upgrades will elevate your favorite ships to powerful new levels, offering further diversity in your playstyle. This summer, the fresh gameplay experiences will continue with our upcoming Season 3, Into the Dragon's Wake. You will meet the mysterious Li Tianning, a renegade of the naval faction, the Dragon's Claw. This new Sea Lord will create a big impact on the open seas and brings new activities, stories, and rewards. You will also face off against a brand new legendary sea monster like never before, a flying dragon, resurfaced after eons of slumber. A new 5v5 PvP mode will offer new ways to play, progress, and obtain rewards. This mode will be a key feature of Season 3, and you can also try it separately as part of our free trial. Finally, thank you to all our players. We will keep working hard to bring you original, amazing experiences as we continue to go on this journey with you.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hello everyone, I'm Gwen Béraud, brand director for Prince of Persia, and today I have 3 special treats for you.
Yes!
Since 1989, players have gone on epic adventures through legendary Persia, embodying relentless princes, capable of defying gravity, running on walls, rewinding time to avoid traps, and defeating mythical creatures. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of this iconic franchise, we wanted to give you new, exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim.
It was
from
very good.
Media and players.
Everybody should play it.
Today, Ubisoft Montpellier has a special treat for you all. Check it out.
Hello everyone. Thank you for all the love you shared about our game and the free updates.
Yeah, Rogue released and it doesn't have a good score.
Thrilling to watch.
Wow, but the fucking little... Attenzione! Oh!
And now, have a look at our first title update, available for free, called Divine Triumphs. And next, a glimpse of a story DLC.
Oh, yes! Some of the bosses are so good. Come on, dude. Come on. It's such a good game. Those were not fake reactions. Those were from live streams. Don't be such a curmudgeon. Yes, story DLC. September is so full. September is so full, chat.
But we are not stopping there. Ubisoft has partnered with the indie studio Evil Empire to bring their amazing independent spirit to the franchise. The Rogue Prince of Persia, which released just a few weeks ago, is a fast-paced action platforming roguelite.
Yeah, it doesn't have a good score on Steam last I checked.
Gathering valuable feedback from you all, while also
It had like really rough
regular
controls.
updates and additional content. Here's a taste.
It has an 80%, so it has improved.
For our early access release, while everyone is in full debugging mode and completely freaking out. So by the time you see this, the Rogue Prince of Persia would have been out for 2 weeks already. and it's time to thank you, people from the future, for all your love and the billions of sales we've made now that the game is bug-free and has 100% positive reviews. Today, I can happily announce that our first update, the Temple of Fire, is about to release. Check it out.
Yeah, so it had a really bad score like its first week, so they must have made some good improvements. It has an 80%. It was really low. It was in like the 60s, I think. So he's obviously being a little tongue-in-cheek. They know it was rough at launch. So hopefully they can turn it around. I think it looks great.
Finally, I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most beloved games in the entire series. One that I'm sure you'll agree is truly timeless. Thank you.
Uh-oh. Is it finally going to happen? Are we going to see it? It's early access, Kirk. Come on, Sands of Time. Okay. Listen. I ordinarily kind of hate that, but listen, everybody's been wanting to know what the frick are you doing with that. Now we know. 2 years away. It's better than knowing nothing. I know it's not great. This is like a commercial. I know it's not great. I really know that's not great, but at least now we know they're doing it. It's 2 years away. That's better than what we've known up to now, which is literally freaking nothing. So I would take 2026 over them just showing us that and not saying anything. Do you know what I'm saying? 2 years is not that big of a deal. Everybody's been pissing and moaning that they want the return of E3. Homie, 2 years is not a long time to wait. Come on now. E3 used to announce games and we wouldn't see them for 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? I know they announced. Did they announce that officially a long time ago? That might be why people are so ticked. I don't think I remember. I'll take a 2-year waiting period over no date or waiting 4 years to get another trailer and no date. Like, come on now.
No way. No freaking way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this looks so nice. Probably going to be saying that a lot.
This game does not get enough credit for how gorgeous it is. It's phenomenal looking.
We're going to be best pals. Whoa! Yo, let's go!
Nice!
Slide and punch a guy, it's great.
Yo, thank you, DK Baker.
The battle has been won. It is time to heal, rejoice, and celebrate. Welcome to the great games.
Target is secured.
Get down!
They tried to break us. But we'll rise stronger.
They made the same mistake last year. Somebody needs to teach Ubisoft about their bitrate and about having the graphics card or the CPU do some of the encoding. The compression on this stream is terrible. I've seen better gameplay on just like a person streaming. They do not have their bitrate set very well at all. July 16th, the Skybreaker. Like, none of that looked good because it's so compressed. Their bitrate's set to, like, lower than mine, I think.
Hi, everyone. What a first year we had with the Crew Motorfest. Season 4 will be the final update of Year 1 coming in July. It will be all about car customization, and you will discover our latest playlist, Donk versus the Rider. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm thrilled to give you a first look at our festival program for the year to come. In Year 2, Motorfest will continue to grow with more season, cars, and playlists. We will start with Season 5 and a huge surprise. We know many of you love spending hours exploring our beautiful world. So, what about discovering a new playground? Yes, a brand new Hawaiian island will be added to the game at the launch of Season 5 for free. Season 5 will also bring a sequel to a fan favorite playlist with Men in Japan, Volume 2. Year 2 will introduce a brand new gameplay experience. Chase and Takedown arrive at Motorfest. Let's have a look.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our target is in sight, it's on. There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
The Chase Squad will be joining Motorfest in November as premium PvE content. To find out more, tune in to our next The Crew Showcase in September. Thank you for watching and see you there.
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious lands. For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
I love that trailer.
That was awesome. Hi, my name is Manuel Reiner. I'm creative director.
And hi, I'm Hay Anderson, brand director. And it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we, on behalf of the Ubisoft Mind Studio, stand before you to give you a glimpse into the extraordinary new chapter.
How often do you think people say the word hey and she thinks they're talking to her? Give or take in a given day, how many times does somebody go, hey?
And console. But today, we embark on an unparalleled journey. Just imagine, it's the year 117, time of the Pax Romana.
Yes, and united by conquest, the Empire found its way to peace and become a cultural melting pot. Anno 117 Pax Romana will deliver a Roman gaming experience unlike anything you have ever played. And for the first time in Anno, you will be able to choose your starting province. Either the mysterious Celtic wetlands of Albion, where no civilized Roman wants to be, or the traditional Roman heartlands, Latium, close to the hungry heart of Empire.
Manu, I'm so excited for this game.
Same for me.
And there are so many more exciting features and details that we'll reveal in time. So stay tuned for next year as Anno 117 Pax Romana will be releasing on both PC and console. But it's with great passion and excitement that we bring this 25-year-old timeless game here to the main stage at Ubisoft Forward. And to our core, loyal fans, a massive thank you, because without you, none of this would be possible.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey, I gotta hand it to him, you know? Oh, this is a commercial for For Honor that they played during the pre-show. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Let's get 30 more likes on the video. Just 30 more, you know? Let's hit that 300 mark. I appreciate you guys so much. And, yeah. Somebody said on Twitter that a decade after Star Wars Outlaws comes out, it'll be unplayable, just like the Crew. And I said, LOL. Oh, no. Excuse me. Anyways. Yeah. You know what I want to do in 10 years? I want to play a game from 10 years ago. That's what I typically do as a gamer, right? You know? 10 years ago, Far Cry 4 came out, and I spent a bunch of time going back and replaying that, and you know, all the other big games of 2014. I always do that, dude. I always go back and play a decade-old game. Yeah, AC Shadows is probably going to end the show, I would think. They'll do The Division next, maybe. I think they're going to save Assassin's Creed Shadows for the end of the show. That's what I do with Capcom games. Listen, if you go back and play 10-year-old games and you really prize ownership, man, good for you. I can't be bothered. I buy a game for $70, get a ton of time out of it, and I'm good. I don't care if they shut down support of games in 10 years. And I don't think that's going to happen with Star Wars Outlaws because I don't think it requires online the way that the Crew did. So...
Shadows
that serve the light.
The ocean's filled with new ships, but they all come from the same river. Greed, power,
vengeance. We must learn to trust.
And follow the blade.
Together.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Benoit, Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm very proud to be here today to present our dream project, a game that we have wanted to make for a very long time. Yes, we're finally going to feudal Japan at the end of Sengoku era. It was a period of war where clans were fighting for power, a turning point in history culminating in the unification of Japan. A period shaped by political intrigue, secret leagues, and battles fought in the shadows. And a time where the greatest warrior became heroes and inspired the most amazing and well-known epic fantasies, the samurai and the shinobi. Two perfect archetypes for our dual protagonist. You'll embody the deadliest trained assassin in history, the shinobi, with Naoe, a young woman from the mountains of Iga province, who was forced by war to learn the arts of deception. You'll also experience Japan through the eyes of Yasuke, an historical character whose legend is surrounded by mysteries. It allows us to tell the story of a foreigner who becomes a samurai under Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo at that time. Two protagonists with unique personal stories and views of the world. Once allied, player can bounce freely between both characters. Play either as Yasuke, a strong combat-focused samurai, or as Naoe, the agile and stealthy shinobi. And as you progress in your adventure, you'll feel the time passing like never before. We're introducing a full year cycle where you'll be able to rediscover a location under different season and weather. For example, in winter, ice may prevent you from going underwater. But as the season gets warmer, you can now use spawns to approach your enemies. Or heavy rain will help you to blend in the environment, to lurk or escape your opponents. You can also use your surroundings to your favor. At night, extinguish lanterns and destroy brazier to vanish in the shadows. Each day and season bring its own challenges. But today, I'm really excited to share an extended look at Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. You're about to see a sequence where Naoe and Yasuke are hunting corrupted daimyo through beautiful parts of Japan. You'll see the dynamic of our two heroes, and now they complement their strengths with the unstoppable force of Yasuke and the deadly skills of Naoe. Thank you everyone, enjoy.
Peace and war, benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back and watch all this gameplay because the compression's so bad. The bitrate's terrible on this stream. This looks terrible. And I know it's not the game, it's YouTube.
At last. The fields are busy. A big harvest requires many hands.
Merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? They did the same thing in Ronin. Is that a cultural thing that there were dogs like that roaming around?
Right behind you, little.
It's the same dog. It's the same. It's a what are they called? Shibas or whatever.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
Oh, you guys are saying, okay, so Shibas are considered like royalty in Japan. Okay, you literally did the exact same thing in Rise of Ronin. That's what Rise of the Ronin. That's why I was confused. Like, you find Shibas and you like give them little like neck scritches and it's like, what?
More corruption. Such beauty, shadowed by suffering. What is happening here?
This isn't your fight, samurai. I told you, keep walking.
Oh, I like it. I like that. I like how heavy it is.
Make your peace.
I think anybody concerned that this was going to feel like Ghost of Tsushima can relax. This looks so freaking chunky and heavy. I love it.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him. I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
Who do you think you are?
For the people, I am justice.
Woo! I dig it. I dig it, chat. I love it. The stylization, the stance changes, the combat, it feels intentional. I'm in. This is great. Nawe is here.
I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
A daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
Looks more like Tsushima Ghost in Valhalla. I'll admit, once he got the katana out, it had similarities to Tsushima, but it still had its own style and approach. I liked it.
We'll take the lead.
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate.
Look at the difference in size between the two of them.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
To quote Mighty Keith, we got a 6'2" basketball person in the game. He is enormous. I love it.
Alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
In the shadows. To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
Ghost of Tsushima copy. I played Ghost of Tsushima for probably close to 80 hours, homie. It is not like Ghost of Tsushima. The combat was very different. You can't do any of the stuff that he was doing in Tsushima. The stance changes and stuff, sure, but like, that's not unique to Tsushima. Neo does that. Rise of the Ronin does that.
You're mine now, Snake.
Who did that?
I love this. This is so good. This is such a return. I love her taking corners, laying down. I love this. This is such a return to like how stealth felt in those early games. And remember, they could have come in here. They could have come in here with Yasuke. Like, this is a completely different way to play this mission.
A grave, huh?
I know, co-op would be sick, Dark Taco, wouldn't it? Dragging old girl by her hair. Well, thankfully nobody was looking at that guy.
He's coming. I need to hide.
How do you compare this to Tenchu? I'm not familiar with Tenchu.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger! Then you serve me scalding tea. Besides ruining its delicate flavor, I nearly lose my tongue for business.
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance.
Your tongue.
A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
You're gonna drown, girl. She's just under the water. Oh. No way! She got on a piece of bamboo, dude! I love it. Yo, she's knocking the trees down, bro.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
This is good. I'm excited. I am very, very excited for this. I loved it. I loved it. It's everything I was hoping they would do with this game. Remember way back when I said I could imagine them giving you 2 completely different characters, 2 completely different play styles, and then letting you play the game and do missions in a completely different way. Like, that mission would have played totally different with Yasuke just burling through. I love it. I love it. I think they nailed it. I can't wait. I can't wait. I want to watch these not live too, because that freaking compression is killing the quality. It looks so bad because of the quality, because of the bit rate. Oh, this is just a commercial for UB Plus. We can keep talking. Yeah, just to clarify my comments earlier, guys, like, I am not okay with a game company taking a game away from you that you bought. Like, I'm not saying that playing old games, like, I would love to be able to go back in time in 10 years and, like, have my kids play through certain games, for sure. I think Ubisoft is going to make Star Wars Outlaws unplayable in 10 years. I think it's just stupid. You're just saying stuff that isn't true. A live service game having its servers shut down after 10 years, or a game not making itself playable offline, you're not entitled to that. Don't buy games that require online and get in a stink a decade later when they no longer support it, and they don't go through bug testing and quality assurance to make sure it's playable offline. I just think it's a silly way to look at the world. There's too many games that require servers to think you're going to get eternal support.
It's a pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate our shared passion for games. I wanted to say thank you to all Ubisoft teams around the world. Their talent, creativity, hard work is what makes all of us and all this possible. So, to all our players, thank you. Your passion is our driving force. And we can't wait for you to get your hands on the amazing games you have seen today. So,
I like this strategy from Ubisoft to strip down and focus on your core games and make them great.
Thank you.
Like, I think Star Wars is going to be good. AC Shadows is going to be good. I think this is what they need to do going forward, is to strip it down and deliver a couple of games and make sure they're excellent. Like, take your time. We don't need a Far Cry every year. We don't need an AC every year. Like, I think this is exactly what I want to see from Ubisoft, no pun intended, going forward. I think that's the way they should do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how you handle game delivery. Like, we've absolutely got to find better quality versions of these frickin' trailers. Good Lord. That freaking bit rate was atrocious. All right, here we go. 15 minutes ago, where was the Star Wars one? Boom, boom. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's set it to 4K. I want to go to the fighting. Let's go to the fighting. Division is after. Yeah, this looks markedly better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is crisp. This is clean. There's a post-show. All right, well, we'll just very quickly look at these. I think that looks just insanely better. Let's see. Where did she do something really fast in this game? Yeah, here we go. Speeder. Yeah, it's light years of difference. It's just completely different when you're not watching it through their live stream. It looks so much better, cleaner, crisper. The Division thing starts at 4:30. They're going deeper into AC right now. All right, hang on a second. For Honor. All right, hang on.
Yasuke is using a kanabo, so it's a big, massive weapon, slow but very impactful. It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponents. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage. Attacking and defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages and even put the enemy vulnerable. One of the big combat novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution.
Yeah, but it's just like Ghost of Tsushima, right, guys? It's just like Ghost of Tsushima.
To really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can see the katana is a lot faster and versatile. Looking at the target, you see he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you. So it creates really this dance between the two fighters. The enemy reactivity really pushed the player to use all his tools. So the parry, you need to react, you need to read the enemy to find the best opening and land the posture attacks when it's best. Yasuke and Aoi have their own personal story and their own life. But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any moment in the open world. Of course, not during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want at any time and choose how they want to play them.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him.
In this sequence, Yasuke is suggesting to use the spy network. It's a new system that we introduced in Assassin's Creed Shadow to support the Shinobi fantasy and help the player to find their objective. So you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answers or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue with. You can choose between Naoe being more stealth-oriented or Yasuke being a bit more focused on fight.
But be careful in there.
Don't worry, I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are with Naoe inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they offer a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, I feel like some of the lines would land better in Japanese. Like, don't worry, I won't be alone. It'll be me in the shadows. I think that reads better as a subtitle on text. Like, in English, it just sounded kind of corny.
So your speed and direction can affect where you go. You can also assassinate from the grappling hook, as you can see now. We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek, so you can use your tool from there. You can also observe your surrounding. You can now use prone and crawl in tall grass, so you can hide, you can go under small openings, so it's really useful to sneak around.
Yeah, Kirk, I wonder how much they're going to make you play as Yasuke, because I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to prefer the stealth and the agility. He does seem like big, clunky. He's kind of like a refrigerator. He's just this big boxy character, which I like. I think I'm going to like playing as him more because he's this big brute, but he also has the finesse of a samurai. I love it. I love the combination.
With Nawe, you'll feel like a shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile and faster when doing parkour and everything she does, basically.
Nawe is an agile, self-focused shinobi who will use noise, light, and shadows to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings. Nawe is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the daimyo quarter.
Still can't get over basketball person? Yeah, Mighty Keith is the man. He's a 6'2" basketball person.
Which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
Lono imagining Yasuke holding him in his hands. I mean, he's kind of built like one of my man crushes, so I mean, I might be feeling kind of a little, you know, maybe a little something for Yasuke.
Also
You know?
special assassination. You can stab people through shoji door and stay mostly silent. So depending on the weapon you have equipped, you have a different assassination opportunity.
He's coming. I need to hide.
Yeah, Salty, that's what I noticed, was that Yasuke was very intentional, very methodical. Like, it wasn't like this button spammy. It's like, no, you're going to have to be thoughtful and plan out what you're going to do with him.
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the old pan will be frozen, so you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use prone in deep snow or use the kunai to deal with the target at distance.
I love that. I love that, like, the water will freeze to change your approach here.
With that, you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around.
I also love that what they're saying is like the rain and the wind mask your footsteps.
Stealth loop or go straight in combat. And now he's choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in one hand and the weighted chain in the other, allowing some range and melee fight depending on your attacks. In this case, the player decided to escape after many guards joined the fight. Even if Nawe can be very deadly, she doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so it's a lot more risky when you fight multiple enemies at the same time. Anyway, in this case, she already...
This eats Ronan's lunch. Graphically, yeah. And this doesn't even look good because it's compressed. This is a live stream.
Right with Nawe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day, night, weather, even season can affect the challenges on your path.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15. We can't wait for you to play it.
Like, the graphical differences here, like running this at 4K, like you guys have to watch this on your own. Don't just watch it through my stream because you're still going to deal with compression through my stream. But like, this looks like a completely different game. And if you compare this to Rise of the Ronin, Kirk, yeah, it's Ronin looks really rough in comparison. Ronin is definitely a Team Ninja game. It doesn't focus on fidelity. Like, the fighting is what makes Rise of the Ronin so good. I wonder what the open world's going to feel like in this. They've not really given us a glimpse at that just yet. Like, the town and walking around they've shown us, but not necessarily, like the running around on a horse and, like, running into open areas or camps and stuff.
Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my head.
I said kill him. I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
Like, I thought he was changing stances here, but they didn't talk about that.
For the people, I am justice.
I love the assassination screens, too. I think they're good. Let's skip ahead to her. Yeah, like, this looks so much better. Like, I can actually see her on the stream. Like, I couldn't see her. It was like she was just literally black. It was because it was just the compression. It just didn't look good. The parrying looks weird. I think the parrying is less of, like, it doesn't seem like a moment-to-moment Tsushima or Sekiro. It seems more like do it when the blue light flashes. So it might feel like, I hope it doesn't feel quick-timey, but it looks like it might be a little bit quick-timey. Like, as long as you hit it on the blue light, you just get it. She's awesome. She's awesome. I dig this. I really do. All right, what's the live stream doing? Are they just rerunning this?
Akiva is an outer rim planet that the Empire controls via the local government. Normally, the Empire doesn't have a presence there, but like with many other remote worlds, they carry out occasional audits with support from the Imperial military.
This is CEST on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Akiva is orbited by an asteroid field made up of the remains of a comet called Kinro. Legend has it that several Jedi banded together and used the Force to tear it apart, but most people think that's just a myth. Traveling in the Outer Rim is dangerous, and spacers, smugglers, and syndicate freighters are all at risk of being attacked by pirates. Most pirates are part of local gangs that operate in a specific sector, and they usually only care if a mark looks valuable or not. Pirate ships, like the Scourge and Junkross, are cheap and expendable. Pirates typically steal whatever they can get their hands on, and they often rely on scare tactics and aggression to get their score. The Pike Syndicate has shipping lanes across the Outer Rim, making their freighters hot targets for pirates and rival syndicates. Due to Kay helping defend this ship, she has improved her reputation with the Pikes and their underboss, Gorak.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Growing up in the workers' district of Cantabite, Kay always dreamed of being able to get off-world and travel the galaxy. After taking the Trailblazer and honing her piloting skills, she's finally able to jump across the galaxy in search of the freedom she's always wanted for her and Nyx. Kay is entering the legendary Mos Eisley on Tatooine, but this planet is large with more than one settlement for you to discover. It's been a privilege to recreate iconic locations such as Chalmun's Cantina, while also expanding on the world with locations that are completely new.
Room for one more?
Here we see Kay about to engage in a game of Kessel Sabak, which is her favorite card game in the galaxy. To win, Kay will need to keep an eye out for cheaters, or maybe even cheat herself. Tatooine is the home of Jabba the Hutt, and after the Hutt cartel faced the surprising loss of their council, Jabba is at the height of his power in the criminal underworld. Following the destruction of the Death Star, the Empire has increased their presence on Tatooine, but everybody knows it's Jabba's domain. The other syndicates stick to the shadows. K-Speeder is an S57 Cardinal, a multi-terrain speeder bike that's perfect for explorers. This speeder is both reliable and moddable. and Kay can call it from afar using a control module to give her and Nyx a chance to rest their feet. Imperial shuttles are a dead giveaway that there's some Imperial activity nearby. Sometimes that might add further risk, but in other cases, it can be a great opportunity for a scoundrel. Some Jawas on Tatooine travel around in sandcrawlers, offering trade deals for whoever happens to be nearby. The sandcrawlers were originally built for mining operations, but were co-opted by the Jawas as a way to hold and transport salvage. These flyhorn lizards can be found all around Tatooine's deserts. The lizards use their tails and horns to catch condensation and smaller insects while keeping cool by hiding in the sand. Some moisture farmers use the lizards as an indication of their yield. The huts are present outside the main cities too, and have established compounds all over Tatooine. Depending on your reputation level, you can walk right in or be turned away from Syndicate territory. So your interactions with these locations and the syndicates within will change throughout the game.
Busy place.
Kay and Nyx have been thieving together for years, and their incredibly close bond means that they are able to support each other in any situation.
Nyx, attack. Good job, buddy. Nyx, do you sense anyone close? Sutta.
How long is the Division thing supposed to be? I just really don't feel like staying live for the Division. That's like another 40 minutes. I don't care about Division 2. I just don't. I'm sorry. I know that makes Creature irritated, but like if it's not Division 3, I just don't care. They didn't think it was good enough to put into their main showcase. So like, how good's it gonna be?
You have here.
This is Kay's data spike, which she can use for picking locks. When not in use, she conceals it by wearing it as a hairpin.
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Hutts? I should talk to her.
Oh, come on!
Like, that looked so bad there because of the compression. I want to go to that spot. Hang on. I want to go to that spot in the trailer. Where does that happen? Where is that? That is so weird on that lens flare. Like, I don't know what the frick they're doing. Where does it happen? I'm trying to find the spot where she's in the... Where the heck is it? Oh, no, there were two. There were two. It was this one. I was like, what the heck is going on? It's here. Okay, we want the oh, come on part.
Easy.
I forgot they did two. They did two showcases.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, Detective Seeds has his first. He has a hands-on preview of this game. I was going to send you guys over to that. Yeah, that is terrible. The way the lighting there works. Oh golly, how did that get past? That looked awful.
We're in trouble, pal.
Tomorrow's a new day. I don't think I can redirect you guys to an upload. I hate that they don't let us do that now. Let me just make sure that I can't. Yeah, I can't. All right, here's what we're going to do. I just do not feel like I'm so tired. I've been sitting in the chair for 6.5 hours. To sit in the chair for another 45 minutes about a game that I'm just not at all interested in. I don't care about the Division 2 stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I just don't. And this has been fun. But I want to send you guys over to Detective Seed's video. He has a hands-on preview of this game, okay? He has a hands-on preview of this game, and the link is in chat. Let me get you a better link. That is just freaking enormous. Oh, that's what it's supposed to... Hang on. Let me get you this one. There you go. On your way out, guys, smash the like button on this video. Get me to 400 likes on this video if you can. That would be amazing. And then click the link in chat. Go give Detective Seed some love. He's gifted members on this channel. He's the homie. He really is. He's been very, very supportive of me and my channel, and been very supportive of what we do here. So go check it out. He has a 9-minute, very easy to watch that, guys. He's got a 9-minute Star Wars Outlaws hands-on preview. Get over there, hit the like button on his video, and give it some love. If you guys go over there and jumpstart his video, it can really, really help. It really can. Like a channel like that, he's got, he's getting close to 20,000 subscribers. Videos like that on a small, scrappy channel, you can really jumpstart it and help it out. So there's a link in chat. Give that link a click. Give this video a like. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll start a little late. We'll watch that Dragon Age Veilguard gameplay together. And then I'm going to break down Ubi Forward with Kirk. Maybe we'll throw in the Division stuff. Maybe, and I'll watch it off stream or something. I'm freaking sitting in this chair so dadgum much the last 4 days. I can't take another minute of it. So I appreciate you guys so much. Strong start to the week. Strong start to everything that we do. And again, do me a special big, huge favor. There's 300 of you in chat. Wake up. Pay attention. Click that link in chat. Give Detective Seed some love. And I'll see you tomorrow morning.